Okay, so just so we're clear, you got the plans ready, right? Right, the plans to, drop the flaming hail and the giant tsunami wave, right? Okay, good, so we're on schedule? Oh, sweet. I love it when a plan comes together. Thanks. Great update. Goodbye. Oh, man, this is gonna be so good destroying this. Wait, was that camera rolling this whole time? Oh boy. Howdy folks, Morgoth the Barbarian here. Welcome to the 26th episode of our City Skylines $1,000,000 Challenge, the Runback edition. Last time we were here, we managed to get a new college town established over here towards the end of our city. As you can see, it's starting to come about a little bit nicely. It's still in development, but we've managed to zone this out, so eventually the people will come. So that's coming across quite nicely. Today, however, I want to do something a little bit interesting here, and that is the beginning of a ferry network. Because, if you notice carefully, we've got a whole bunch of ships coming into our city. That's all good and dandy, but I'm a little dismayed they're not coming here to, the actual tourist attraction. I mean, how much is on you? Oh, you actually are coming to that, alright, that's good to know. But I want more, so today we're gonna fix that a little bit. Try to get a ferry network going to help. And maybe it will help with our mass transit too. So of course you know what buttons to hit. And we gotta be a little careful here, because time is ticking. I mean, we're up to what? Well, our income hasn't really gone up as much, but we're spending way too much either. Don't worry, we got plenty in the bank, but, this is gonna eventually look a little bit iffy as time moves on here, so... So anyways, I want to look at traffic really quick, since I brought that up. Good old traffic. Has it been holding up okay? The correct answer is surprisingly nicely, as indicated by the percent. As I'm looking around the city here, there actually isn't really that much red, except where you would expect it. Sure enough, it's all in our industrial district that's getting the worst of it. This corner, this area actually looks like it's getting the worst of it. That is a little bit interesting how the traffic seems to be having issues over here. I wonder if I should fix this intersection up. It seems like it could use a little bit of a boost. We have a highway exit over here. Traffic seems to be wanting to come over here and then making a right, and then as for why it's not populating this area, I don't know. Yeah, I only have 2 lanes over here, so I wonder if this area needs to be widened to 3. I could try that to start us off. Because I don't want to do anything major, so let's try to find the freeway one-way road, if I can find it. Aha, here we are. Alright, so we can actually do that. So I'm going to upgrade this from 2 lanes to 3 and see if it works. Although, I probably need to come in here and fix the traffic. I've barely done this. But we will give it a shot here. Let's see. How about we have this? Okay. So we'll have that. And then I say this has to go that way, this has to go that way. Okay. Alright, settle down, seagulls. I can hear you. They're laughing at me. Of course, we should keep it Let's see here. So that lane's only for that. Okay. Actually, wait a minute. We should have this, Uh-oh. I screwed up, didn't I? Uh-oh! Yeah, I knew it. Aha! There we go. Let's delete. Let's try this again. You go that way. You go that way and that way. You go this way. You go in the inner lane. You can go over here. And I think we're good there. So I wanted to fix the, infrastructure in this area. Hopefully that works, but I don't know if it will or not. But hopefully increasing it to 3 lanes kind of helps. As for what over here, I don't really know what the deal is with that. Other traffic areas that are causing issues. Well, this doesn't surprise me one bit. This area looks like it can use the, Okay, that could just be the game being the game, because you know how it likes to keep everybody in one area, but I think that's fine, so there's nothing really I can do about that. I could try to get this up to a medium road, like, say... Where is it? That isn't going to work because we put everything so close together, so that's out. Alright, I guess that will have to stay as is. Let's see. The oil field has a lot of traffic. That shouldn't shock anyone. I think we have a large road anyways. Okay. The port has a lot of traffic. Also not a surprise, but we're kind of limited by what we can do with that, so... No shocker there. Of course, everyone's trying to get off here, which makes... kind of sense? I don't know. Oh, well, it is what it is. We'll let that go for right now. There's a bottleneck over there. Downtown, surprisingly, isn't really crowded, with the lone exception of this street. Otherwise, there really isn't that much. I think everybody's using the metro network, which is exactly what I was hoping would happen. And other than that, there are, outside of maybe our tourist district, there is hardly any... Yeah, except for this street over here, there's hardly any red to report of, so traffic's looking nice. And I never did really check our island here. Is it crowded? Not really, so the monorail's doing its job as well. But, as I was complaining about last time out, this really isn't doing its job. So I would like to do some stuff with ferries here if we can, so... Now is the time to really start installing a ferry network here. So we're obviously going to need a depot. And we're going to need a... What is this? Hold up. Oh, whoopsies. Hang on. There it is. What is this? Oh, it's the helicopter network. I was wondering what the heck that was. Right, No, I don't want to delete that, because then how else? We had a helicopter network, and then it got taken out. Alright, I'll leave it as is. Yeah, it's because there's no helicopter routes anymore, so we're going to pretend like that doesn't exist. So what I would do is build a pier over here, although I would have to move this, so... Looks like we're going to have to move this to start off. Maybe just a little bit. So we'll move the Colossus over here. And why are there disconnected power grids? Game, reveal where I'll have electricity. Well, if there is an electricity outage, I'm not seeing it. So I'm going to assume the game is pranking me here because I'm not seeing it. All right. All right. I'm pretending like I did not notice that. La, 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 la. Anyways, moving on. So my hope is that we could put a ferry pier over here, which it looks like we can't do because of this road, and that's fine. We'll deal with that later. We obviously are going to have to build a ferry depot, and there's only one possible spot to build it, and that's right here. We also have to have a cargo harbor and a nearby harbor. So I think what I want to do is I want to build the ferry pier depot and the first thing over here. So what it's informing me is that our quay is in the way, but also this road. So we'll start by demolishing this quay first of all. Apparently we need to demolish this road. So Autumn Street's going to get a little bit of a makeover, I'm afraid. We're going to have to do that. Oh, I see. So we can use the key to build along the... Okay, why didn't you tell me that earlier, game? Just kidding. Alright, let's rehook the key back up. Let's start there. Silly me. Okay, that's better. Nice. So we'll put our first ferry depot over here. And then I'll just hook it up to the main road network. Where are you? It's not going to be perfect, but this is what the game is kind of forcing me to do here, so that's fine. Okay, it is electrified. Well, it's not powered, but it is watered, so there you go. Okay, there we go. We got that set up. We need a ferry depot for all of our boats. If I can just go out here, and I'm going to make this significant because I do want to build a small industrial district in this area in the future, but not now. So I guess I can lay the groundwork for that right now, but truth be told, I'm not going to do anything with it for the time being until later on. I mean, we have no demand to speak of for industrial right now, so I'm not even remotely concerned. I am concerned about getting it powered and water, though, so we'll deal with that. So that's all set. I'm actually going to turn both of these buildings off because we're not ready just yet. Okay, we're not ready to establish a ferry line just yet. I am going to build a ferry depot over here, though, so... This road now also needs to get taken out as well, by default, I know. We'll reconnect the Colossus in just a second. And this should... Oh, that fits perfectly. Hooray. Nice! That worked a little bit... Well, alright. We can build the Colossus, move that in, because there's no road access, apparently. There's still no road access, so this needs to be moved altogether. I was hoping it could be at, like, Alright, well, the only place I could put it is right here, so we're going to have to... Hang on, this wasn't part of the plan, but I suppose it's what we're going to have to do here. Okay, there you go. Whatever, whatever works for you, I guess. Oh, I never unpaused the game. That could be why. Alright. So there we go. We got the ferry pier set up here. We'll get that shortly, but do we have any place else I would like to put the ferry piers? In theory, we could have a ferry network. The only issue being is we kind of have bridges all over the place. And all of them would probably have to be raised. On top of that, for whatever random reason, the water is flowing backwards. This has been kind of a confuddling issue the whole game, and I have no idea why it's doing that. It could be because of our dam all the way over here, and I think this water pump might have something to do with it. And it's oh dear. I think this water pump has something to do with it, and this, I don't like this at all. Oh dear, that's going to be a problem. Alright, we got to do an emergency move and move that, because if that stays put, that's not going to collect water soon enough. Alright, and that might be why the water is flowing backwards too, not for nothing. Okay, we'll put it near the sea. Yep. There we go. We did it. Not quite. Now we did it. Okay, I had to do that because I didn't like how that looked. I'm like, uh-oh, it's like drying up. So there we go. So that, I'm guessing, is probably going to be the answer as to why this is flowing backwards. So, yay. That was kind of funny how the water was flowing backwards. It could be because I have the dam backwards too. No, I don't. Okay. By the way, if we need any more electricity, I could always put up some more dams, like over here and stuff, so... We're not limited, but we don't need electricity, right? No. Alright, so as I was talking about, if we wanted more ferry piers, I probably would have to do that. So let's try something out here. Let's try the ferry pier. That is exactly what I thought. Or, well, maybe not. It looks like our ferries can sneak in under, but can it sneak in under this? No, so in theory we can do it, but as you can see, our bridges would have to be raised in some areas. Like over here is perfectly fine. This would have to be raised to an extent, although to be fair, it's not like we have an elevated expressway over here. This I suspect is raised enough to where it should be fine. So in theory, it could come down all the way as far as, say, our airport, which would be a nice touch. As for going further, like, say, to college, I'm not really sure, because it depends on if I want to dam this area, number one, and number two, if I need to raise anything more up. So that probably would be a nice touch here. So I'd say we'll go for it. And then we can put a couple more piers here, too. So we're going to just do some small ferry stops. I'm not going to worry about, say, bus service or anything like that. That's kind of silly. So where would be a nice little natural stop here? I mean, the key is to try to get people to work. That's what I'm looking for. To get people to work and then just to make it as efficient as possible. So, I think this will be a nice area to start. We've already got the infrastructure over here. So maybe a small pier over there. I'll just splice this back up and we're good. I mean, we've already got the quay, so why the heck not? So that could be one. I'll disable it for right now until we're ready. I mean, we're losing 200... Wow, this is turning into the reverse $1 million challenge quickly. We're down 180. What the heck happened here? Okay, game. I don't know what you're doing, but I don't like it. Suppose we could put another one over here. Yeah, this is about as... And this is about as close as I can get over here. So, how about right... See, I want it to go where people work. That's the trick. So we'll do the 2 oil wells. We'll put one here, and we'll put one on the shoreline, say, right about here. Well, maybe not there. All right. Yeah, that looks like a good area. So right about here is good. Okay, so we got those. Clearly, I need to connect them up the roads. That's fine. So then we gotta find populated spots to bring them to. This looks like a good spot, but clearly... Oh, you know what? This looks like a good spot. All right. Clearly, I'm going to have to demolish a few buildings here, but that's okay. The other problem, too, is this road is too... It only let you have, like, one road. Like a 2-lane road when you do this. I don't like that at all, but it is what it is. Put one over here just to start us off. I'll build the infrastructure to it right now. Okay, that didn't work the way I thought it would. Shoot. Oh, there we go. It's a little too steep. Okay, we clearly need to, do something about this. Okay, what happened here? You know what? That's just too complicated to deal with, so hold on. I'm gonna force build this, I guess. There we go. When in doubt, just force build it. There, that'll show it. Yeah, we'll see who's boss now, game. Oh, look at that. We're already not losing money anymore. Huh, sweet. I love it when a plan comes together. What's funny is we can actually edit, like, build out some of these areas over here that are close to the lake shore. Like, I didn't really do that. Sure, we'll build another here. So here we go. What? Now what? It's saying there's pipeline problems. First it says it has electricity problems. Now pipeline problems too? There, game. Shut up for like 2 seconds. Okay, and you know what? I'm not gonna even bother. Screw you. Game is always gonna be picky here. Does not want me to have any fun. Bruh. Chill. It will get its stuff. Alright. I think this is actually a good spot for it, so these guys are just gone. Oop. Alright, that's nice. Are they both prestigious? Yes, okay, good. There we go. We got one other ferry pier over there. I can see that, but so be it. Another one as we keep moving up. Can we build one on Walter Boulevard, or do we need... Alright. This would be a nice spot for one. Whoa, what? What are you doing? Okay, that's not looking too hot. You know what? I'm going to leave that blank. How about we put it right... I got a better option, unfortunately. It's going to have to go here. There we go. Okay, that's all set. We'll deal with the water some other time. You know what? I will bring it all the way up to my college. That's about as far as I'm willing to go with this, but... Ferry network, as it moves up and down, but... Let's see. We've already... This is a little bit tricky for space, but I wanted to put it right next door to the college. Like, right there's good. Okay, someone decided to put a water tower in the way. That was a brilliant idea. Brilliant. Let's see if it works out. Except now I probably need to connect that, yeah. There we go. Okay, so that's all set. So there we go. Now we've got our ferry network established. I'm not going to go any further again, because I don't know how that will work. Although... I would love to go to the airport, but there are other means to go there, so we'll leave it as is. So, what I'm now going to do is basically just finish up connecting some bits. Of course, the game's complaining that we don't have the power or water necessary for this, some of these stations, but we can fix that. Alright. Of course, some of them are going to have roads established, like that one right there. Alright, there we go. You know what? I'll turn them all on. It's all good. I wasn't going to initially, but now that I'm thinking about it, maybe I should. There we go. We got that. Okay. There's that. That's done. Where's the other ones? Oh, here we go. Definitely need these. Obviously, we're not using any ferries, so I'm not really concerned at the moment. This is our main one, so that's good. Oh, we forgot the water to Statue of Colossus. Apparently that needs water. Okay, so before the game complains... Are we using these? Oh, yeah. Oh, there we go. Not bad, not bad. Alright. So that is all set. So, let's see. So now comes the tricky part. Ferry routes. We gotta have those, so... Right now, we don't have any ferry routes over here, but I would like to do 2. So we have our pier over here. Actually, because this is kind of the starting point, I changed my mind on this one. If I feel like the station's going to be big, I probably would be better off doing 2, now that I'm thinking about it. So we'll upgrade this to a pier. Alright. Yeah, we should upgrade that one. Just a little bit. Alright, there we go. That's electrified, and we're good. Okay. Alright, so now the tricky part is to try to figure out about ferry pathways and what have you, so... Obviously, we gotta have one from our depot, otherwise this isn't gonna work. Oh, that could be why our, you know what? I'll investigate that in just a minute. Alright. Ferry pathway is coming over here. Of course, we gotta have one come in this way. Okay. This is going to be kind of our main intersection for these, but I'm going to have one go directly to the island. So that's kind of the main one. I know it's a very far distance, but I'm not going to worry about it. And then we'll just have one go this way. We can connect both of these ferry pathways up. Okay, that's all set. It's the ones that are going to go underneath the bridge that I'm concerned about here. This is where it gets a little bit tricky, and not to mention the fact we have these garbage floating devices all out here, so... So as if I couldn't make this any more difficult, I've got that to contend with, too. What I could do is just simply move this back a step. This is just to make sure that our waterways aren't terribly polluted. That's all that's really doing. Okay. Now the trick is going to be trying to get under some of these bridges, but we'll deal with that in a minute. I'm just going to do the ones I can get under. So this guy I can get under. This guy I can't get under. Oh. This guy I can. Pretty certain I can get under this. Though we may have to move some power lines. Oh, no we don't. Alright, I like that. And is there one more? Oh, there's a train line that I can't... Oh, there we go. Okay. And a bridge. Another one. Alright. Oh, sweet. And then one last one over here to get under. Okay, so we managed to get under most of them without having the need to raise them. Although that still leaves this one. That does, in fact... Okay, so as it turns out, we need to... Wait. Can I get under this guy? That I totally forgot. I think we're looking at 2. Okay, so we are looking at officially 2. The Smith Bridge over here. And the Shirley one. So Smith and Shirley both need to be raised here. So when do we want to do this? So unfortunately, I have to raise both. So it only makes sense to start off from here. Oh, we're going to lose whatever all this is. So let's see. We'll try to keep to the large road. Sorry, bridge is under construction. Go around. So we're going to elevate this bridge a little bit, like so. Now we'll see if we can try to get under it or if this isn't going to work. Oh, man, it's not... Okay, so it's still not working. So the bridge is going to have to come down. I'll build this first. Then we'll try building the road. Aha, there we go. So the trick was to do what I did with City Skylines 2, excuse me. I did this trick, the exact same trick there, which is basically bridge first, everything else after the fact. All right. There we go. And now it's raised up enough to where I can do it. Good to know it's actually 9 that's required. Now, what did I demolish? That's the next question. I demolished something. Oh, I demolished a fire station. Okay. That's not good. Did I demolish a police station? Oh, yeah, I demolished that too. There were 3 things I demolished, actually. Was it a healthcare thing? I think it was. Oh, okay. So apparently I demolished that as well. Alright, there we go. Death care? Did I demolish that too? No, I think it was just those 3. Okay, we're good. I knew I demolished something, but I wasn't sure what. Okay. This bridge. This is a little bit more complicated because we have the Tyler Jones Bridge sitting over here, going across it intentionally. And then Shirley Street's going down here. This one's actually really obvious. This now goes flat. This road's going to have to go over it. So I'm actually going to have to disconnect all of this. Oh, God! What have I done? I just sent some trucks into the water. Ah, it'll be fine. Okay. So let me do this first and foremost here. Oh, God, the game doesn't like that I did that. I knew it. I'm a terrible human being. Nobody saw that anyways. Okay, so that one's the obvious one. As I mentioned earlier, it's got to be at least 9. Unless it can't. Oh dear, uh-oh. Can I... Does it have to be at least 12? This really does not want to work. Uh-oh. I think we may be doing an actual intersection here, which is not what I wanted to do. Uh-oh. Okay, I found the secret. Oh, there we go. Okay, so there we go. And now I'll just build this. Straight ahead. Aha, there we go. And we've now got a brand new bridge out of the whole deal. There we go, and a nice little intersection, and we can still access the park, so that works out beautifully. Can we stuff a ferry line under it? Yes, we can. All right. Oh, I didn't even notice this. Okay, we can do that. Sweet. All right, so we got what we came here for, which is these little bits. So I just need to connect everything up here, like such. Let's start with the main pathways first. Okay. Oh, we can. For a split second, I got worried there that wasn't going to work. Let's see. Oh dear. Okay, now the fishing ships aren't an issue, but the power lines are a whole different story. Let's hope we don't cut those. Alright, hold on for a minute, because now I think I just cut something. I did! Yay! I knew there was something I was about to cut, and sure enough, there we go. Uh-oh. Oh, we cut the power to our college district, too, so double bonus. Oh, simple fix. Watch this. There we go. There we go. Okay, we had to reroute that. Fine. Whatever it takes. Hey, don't leave us. Come on, game. Come on, people. It's just temporary. Okay, so let's see here. Turn that back on. So now we got to connect to all the stations over here that we've established. Some are easier than others. This one could get a little bit iffy. Oh, never mind. Let's see here. That one's connected up. Okay, so that one's all set. So now what I'm going to do... I'm going to build another... Well, you know what? I'm going to reroute this a little bit. We're going to reroute this to say that right there. This actually is now going to come in closer. So I connect this station up. Game, are you okay? Why are you not letting me? Okay, game wouldn't let me do it for like... Huh, that was bizarre. It wouldn't let me do it. Game, calm down. Alright, you're gonna stay along the coast because you gotta get over here. Although, this one's actually gonna go out... Well... Not want to connect... Huh. Okay. This one will keep going. Shut up! We're busy. I want ships, dang it. Oh, okay, this is... I don't know why it won't... Why isn't it letting me connect to that? Game, are you okay? Like, won't let me connect directly to the path line. I have to do 2 clicks to do it. That's a little strange, okay. So now this guy will get connected back up to the main route, which I guess will happen over here. And there you go. And why does it keep saying I need water for the 400 gajillionth time? I don't understand. You do not need water unless something is not connected, and then I'm just not seeing it. Is there a ferry station that needs to be connected? Either I'm blind or I don't see it at all. So the game is barking at me for not connecting water, but I'm going to pretend like I don't notice that either. La 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 la. I'll address that in a minute. Oh dear. All right, we're burning down oil facilities. That's great. All right, and then let's see. We're all set there. So now the ferry route itself, this is kind of the last bit. So I'm just going to have one go up the river. So this one's actually pretty easy here. I'm going to have one start from here. go to here and just work its way back as kind of a cross-island ferry. Easy enough. We're going to have another line start here and work its way upriver. Oh, no. I can't. Okay, we're not going to do that. Alright, actually, since the game is kind of annoying me for doing that, alright, we're going to have it start here and just work its way upriver. Until... I might put in another one. Nah, that one will work. Until it gets to our main branch over here. Aha, what are we doing? 1 second, please. And then I guess kind of go back. I guess we're not going to that one, alright. And then we're going to have kind of a work-related one, so probably we'll start right here. And kind of repeat. Okay, and then we'll just continue going. Bring everybody back home. There we go. And then finally, we need to fix our electrical line. Uh-oh. Okay, so there we go. I don't know what happened there. It must have been the thunder and lightning must have cut it off. Sometimes it'll do that. And finally, the last one will start in our populated areas over here. And then I'll just have it go all the way to our island. And just do that. Alright, there we go. So now we've got all of our ferries running around. And look at that. The ferry depot is... It's, whoa! We got a ferry, we got a ferry army going here. Holy moly. We have ferries up the wazoo. Look at this. Oh god, that ship even cut him off. What? What are we doing? We have 48 ferries coming out of this, and it's just like a whole army. Oh my lord. Okay. Go, little ships. Go. Do whatever it is you're supposed to be doing. Just make me some money, or else you're all going to be sunk at the bottom of the sea. Wait, nobody heard that. Anyways. Oh, man. Alright. So that sets up our ferry line. Look at that. I wasn't planning on a ferry line, but here we are. We managed to do it. Alright, mission accomplished. Now, apparently our city has a lot of problems in between here, so... Let's see. I'm going to do maybe a couple last-minute things here, and we'll mosey on out. Apparently our oil industry main building doesn't have enough. So I'm going to slap a maintenance building over here. 2, in fact, just to help us out. Okay. Anybody else? Oh, yeah, you need one, too. Oh, you need the forestry maintenance building. It's a little bit different. All right. I'll put one over here. Actually, we need to increase this area a little bit. And then if I could put another building over on the corner over here, will it let me? Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. All right, nice. All right, so that handles that, maybe. You're having issues with finding enough workers, but I think that's okay. Okay, our whole park is on fire. That's, not what I want to be seeing. Oh, dear. Or someone is setting the whole park on fire. What? Don't be committing arson. We don't need that. Jeez. Calm down. I am not looking for people in our city to commit arson. That's not cool. Why is this turned off? What are we doing? Well, we have fish. Good grief. Okay, I didn't realize that. Oversight on my behalf. What's up with you? Not enough goods to sell, but that could be we need more industry. Okay. Now, what on earth happened here? Oh. I know precisely what happened, and remember when we took the water pump away here? The game decided to reclaim that land for its own. Oh dear. Well, that was a little unfortunate. At least our hydro plant is producing electricity now, but we could have really done without the whole flooding thing. This one is not producing any electricity. And is now borderline flooding. I'm surprised this thing is still standing. To be honest here. Oh, dear. Okay, so we may have to fix some of our dams here. I mean, they're kind of out of control. This is what I get for damming the river. Turns out that water pump was actually helping us out to some extent, but... Alright, well this looks like a job for next time. Because I don't know what to do there. I'm like, ugh. Well, there's a subway line that's not open yet, but that's intentional. Anything else need help? You're good. You're now good. I know there's an army of ferries running around the city. That's fine. Okay, excellent. Everything's coming together nicely. So, I think we're all set here, except for, you know, the now flooded coastline. Oh, dear. Look at that. That's just sad. Oh dear, my apologies everyone. We can't use that apparently, so we'll fix that. We will fix that for sure. I mean, yeah. So, okay, so we'll fix that for next time out. We'll do something about this dam as well. I don't know what to do with it. It's like clearly not doing what it's supposed to, so we might have to get rid of this dam because there's a road inconveniently connected to... Well, I suppose I can get rid of it, but... Anyways, that's going to do it for me for this episode. I guess for next time out, and if I'm being honest, the rest of this playthrough, we're going to try to develop our city as much as we can. Time is now of the essence, and we haven't even cracked the 300,000 mark, so... I think that's what I want to do, aside from also doing that. Why did you keep losing electricity? Stop that. You know what? Hold on. One last thing before I depart. Because apparently I can't be trusted to do this. Let's build a solar plant over here. And actually, I'm going to build it out in the hinterlands over here, I guess you could call it. This wasn't supposed to happen, but game is being silly. And we do need more power, not for nothing. I mean, I could, you know, you put in a nuclear plant somewhere. I don't know where to put this. You know what? In this area, the map needs its own power supply, so we'll do a solar updraft tower, so... This wasn't planned, but, you know, I gotta do this real quick because we need reliable power for this side of the map, apparently. Sure you need water. Oh yeah, you need water. Wait, what? So this was the area all along that needed it? Oh my god, I did it again. Only wow. Folks, I am embarrassed. Okay, that might explain a lot. That might explain why the game was barking at me this whole time that I needed water. And I didn't really notice I forgot the water in this area until now. Oh, that is a horrible oversight on my behalf. My bad. Shoot. Okay, at least I caught that before it got even more messier. But yes, there you go. We managed to... Oh. Alright, anything else want to friggin' not be connected? That thunderstorm apparently did some damage. Okay, not that I'm aware of. Apparently that thunderstorm caused some issues. Okay, so yeah, there we go. Now we're all set. Okay. My bad. That's on me for not paying attention. There we go. Our population's happy now. So I guess for the rest of this playthrough, it's just a matter of building everything out. So for next time out, we're going to work on some of these, filling this city out. We got 14 years. I don't know how many people we're going to be able to bring to the city. Maybe I'm looking for at 200,000. So I think we're going to try to focus on building a city for that much. So we're going to have to fill in some of these grids that you see here, these empty grids. That would be my objective for next time out. So we're going to need to really get our population game going. So, oh geez, way to burn down this whole forest game. Oh my god. All right. So thank y'all so much for watching. You know what buttons to hit, and I will see you on the next one. Now, if you excuse me, I'm going to pretend like I didn't do any of this. Oops. Oh well. Anyways, bye.